Hey everyone, how are we this evening? How are we all? I hope everyone's having a fabulous evening for a Sunday. Sunday, the day of the last day of the weekend. And if you're one of those that's having to go to work tomorrow and you wait for the weekend to come just to have some time for yourself, then you might want to kind of think about that and think about why is that. So I'll wait for some people to jump on. If you're jumping on, give me some love, say hello, and let me know where you're actually listening from, which part of the world. If you're in Sydney, Australia, or somewhere else, I'd love to know. Fantastic. I'll just wait a little bit longer. Hello, how are we all? Fantastic. Okay, we've got some people on. So today, hey Peter, how you going? So today I am coming on to share some love and share some content around how do you keep yourself accountable? And I know it's Sunday. Well, for some people that may be in different parts of the world, it might actually still be, it might be Sunday morning. So we'll see. But it's Sunday and it's the last day of the week, and tomorrow is a new day to the week. And if you're in business, or even if not, if you're in a 9 to 5, what do you actually do to set yourself up for the next day? Do you have a specific ritual? Do you have specific routine? Do you have a certain coach that you may check in with? What exactly do you do? Now, today's topic is about what to do in terms of keeping yourself accountable and how to be able to use that in order to achieve the results in your business or even in your 9 to 5. Hey, Victor, thank you for listening. Hey, Georgeka, thanks for joining. So did you know that most people, when they set goals, because that's what we're doing at the end of the week to start the new week, we're setting a goal. If you're not already doing this, this may be new to you. So when we set goals, a staggering 95% of people that actually set them don't achieve them. And that is because we aren't actually having some sort of process that we're able to keep ourselves accountable for. And also the right people around us to be able to do so. And I'll get to that in a sec. Now, with that staggering 95% of people that actually don't achieve their goals, you've still got, another 5% that actually do. However, out of that 5%, how many of them actually do set daily and weekly goals to be able to work towards in achieving their bigger goal? That is the question. And if you're in that 5%, I am actually really happy for you, because it is really hard to maintain that momentum in being order to continuously stay on top of the ball to be able to move forward and keep that momentum going. If you're someone that actually doesn't set goals every week, or doesn't have a bigger picture for the month or the quarter or even the year, then think about that. Think about what is that you're wanting to achieve and what is your why that you're wanting to work on in being able to create in your life or even in your business, or 9 to 5, that is. So it could be, for example, I work with people that are wanting to make more money, have much more general income. So they would have a monetary value that they're wanting to achieve. And this can also, you can also set goals. However, you'll need to understand what it is that's actually preventing you from achieving that already. So what's taking you so long from actually achieving it? Sometimes we have these goals that we set and that we may have them for months or even years because we still haven't been able to achieve that. And sometimes that's okay. But what we need to understand, what is the story that we're telling ourselves that's preventing us from moving forward and actually achieving that. And most people have this money story that they might have that's actually preventing them, that they're telling themselves these negative, negative self-talk or limiting decisions and limiting beliefs that are actually preventing them. But the thing is, here's the thing, right? The 5 people, most people that you spend the most time with, you're the sum of those people. And if you're spending your time with people that aren't actually empowering you, inspiring you, or even one step ahead of you, you're actually not challenging yourself and pushing yourself further to be able to achieve your goals. And this is very, very important, especially if you're using an accountability partner or someone that you're keeping yourself accountable to. And I know for myself in business, I have my own coach, I have my own mentors, and I have accountability partners that I use not only in business, but also in health and in life in general, to be able to keep myself on track with my own goals. And without these people that either are one step ahead of you, like your mentors, sometimes you can plateau or you can feel stuck. And when you feel like that, you get frazzled, you get stressed, and you feel as though that you're not progressing in any manner. So what I highly recommend is, if you don't have your goals, is sit down and think about what is your bigger why. Why are you doing this? If you're in a 9-to-5, why are you in that position? Why are you working for that company? If you've been there for like 10 years, why are you still there for 10 years? What's keeping you there? If you're someone that's in business, what is your message? What is your bigger vision that you're wanting to share with people? And really understand what is the deeper sense of purpose in order for you to be able to make a change, say in 10, 20, 30 years time. What is it? Really connect with that. And then create your goals around that, and then break them down over, over the year to a 6-month to a quarter, then monthly, and then weekly goals. And then set yourself daily tasks in order to be able to really achieve something on a daily basis, rather than having this bigger vision and thinking that you've just got to work to that one thing without chunking it down and really understanding how to actually move towards that with ease and flow. So the one way that has really helped me, and what I actually tell all my clients, is to find someone that shares a similar vision or is in the same industry. For example, if you're in business and you are wanting to keep yourself accountable for taking actions on your sales or on marketing or whatever it might be, or in a project, get yourself an accountability partner that works in a business as well, who is wanting an accountability partner. It can also be someone who might be a manager, an executive. What skills are you wanting to develop in terms of leadership? What are you wanting to bring out in your team in terms of qualities, and how can you do that? And constantly bouncing off ideas off each other is really quite valuable. Hey Joel, okay, what are common reasons people answer why they stay in jobs for over 10 years? Yes, that's very true. Why do people actually stay in their job for over 10 years? So I've worked in companies that have had people that have been there for 7, 10, 12, even 15 years. And the question I always ask them is, you must really love your job. You must be so passionate about your job for you to still be here this long. And you know what? Most of them actually turn around and go, no, not really. It's just really comfortable. So have a think about that if you're one of those people. Because I ask you again, what is your deepest sense of purpose and your why for you in you staying in that job for over, 7, 10, 15 years? So back to what I was saying in terms of finding an accountability partner if you're an executive leader, an executive, to be able to develop your leadership skills a bit better. What this allows you to do, what I do is I create a spreadsheet, and I have the goals that I'm wanting to set each week. Then I break those down into daily tasks in this spreadsheet. And I have a date next to each of those that I'm wanting to achieve. I tick it or I cross it. And what happens is I share that with something like Google Drive or Dropbox, whatever you want to do it. This is how you can do it. And then you share it with the person that you're wanting to be able to keep yourself accountable. However, the questions are that you have next to each of those tasks is, what did I do well? How can I do it better? And what do I want to achieve next time or next week, whatever it might be? Ask yourself those 3 questions. And, oh, I think my phone's going to die. 1 second, guys. No. Okay, I'm going to make this quick. So ask yourself those 3 questions, and then each week come back with each other and check in and reevaluate what you both did right, what you could improve on, and what could you do better for next week. So they're the 3 questions I would ask. And it's the same thing if you're in a 9-to-5 leadership job. If you're a manager, how are you managing your team? What results are they achieving? Because the results that are achieved are by how you actually lead them, not by how you micromanage them. So there's a big difference between the 2. And when you're leading, you're actually inspiring and empowering your team to be able to achieve your results. And if you're in sales, this actually increases your commission if you are in a commission salary, if your team does achieve those sales. So this is quite detrimental. And this is why we have, especially with in corporate, we have a weekly meeting or a daily meeting you might have to basically recap in terms of what needs to be achieved for that day or that week. If you're in business, if you're working if you're the only person in your business, and you're outsourcing a lot of your tasks, even just bringing those people that you're working the most with, so whether it be a graphic designer or a marketing, sales, marketing funnel, or digital marketer, whatever it might be, bringing them in and really discussing what the bigger why is and knowing what the tasks are for the week, and also the bigger picture for the month and year. So if this is something that you are wanting to do, you're wanting to find an accountability partner, do let me know. If you're wanting to find a coach to be able to really guide you and really be able to give you the how as to what you need to do in order to achieve the results in your business, definitely reach out. Otherwise, I am hosting a seminar called the Business Growth Summit on the 8th of June in Sydney, which is all about increasing your income, whether you are in business or in a 9-to-5, and really understanding that it's not just strategy, it's actually mindset that actually shifts you to be able to make more money within your business or within your corporate job. So if that's something that really interests you, reach out, and I'll post the link in the comments below. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I hope to see you all there. Have a fabulous Sunday, and good night. Take care.